What's up, guys? Morning, Joe. Hey, what's up, man? How's everything going with you guys? Everything good? Oh, man. Everything's frozen today. Couch stream. Morning. Good morning. I figured I'd just come out here, a little sunrise, a little California sunrise. Smoke a bowl, pick an orange. My stomach's still settling from in and out yesterday. That was actually pretty good, but it's just how it works, Joe. Rykerroad's dying. It's Cali, yeah, Cali is everything I dreamed of and more, for sure. Morning, dude. California sunrise with some coffee. Oh, it's dying. Oh, it's dying. Show is. It's all right. Figure it out. Figure it out. Morning. You good? It was all catching buzzes last night. I had a half yard of beer last night before I even came home and started to drink. Hey. Got 18 books on the list. Nice, dude. So, Kyle, I have a vlog done for just, it's kind of like, you know, welcome to OA/rich vlog. I'm also going to, Kyle, I'm going to buy a house. I'm going to just go around her house and film it, talking about I bought a house in California. So there's 2 videos I'm going to have done, and I have 3 toasted reviews. They're not like super in-depth, and unfortunately, as far as like, even though they're California stuff, they're like 6-8 minute videos of In-N-Out, Jack in the Box, and Del Taco. So I got 3 toasted reviews filmed as well too, man. 5 videos for the win. Yep. So I've got stuff. And that one, yeah. Again, man, it's without having like the setup essentially and some stuff like, and not that like it made a difference, but like I'm not used to having somebody watch me. So like it was a little different, but yeah. It's just because like when I do normal toaster reviews, man, I have like kind of a plethora of like candy or like a snack or something. I think that was another thing, whereas I just had like a meal. So it was like a burger, fry, and a side or something, you know what I mean? But it's done. I remembered to like hold and pause for some stuff. I even remembered, Kyle, for In-N-Out. I got a quick pan up of like getting pulled into the drive-thru with the name to try to add some more effect. Maybe I can see if she can go back to like Del Taco and stuff, and I can do the same. They're right down the street. so I can get some footage of like going to get it. But I also kind of just like White Castle, I kept one of the In-N-Out. It was real nice. There was no grease on it, so I've got one of the In-N-Out bags to put in the studio. But just trying to make sure I did some things right. Some things, man, it was in the moment and I forgot. My brain's been off, man. I've been excited being here. Hold on, I'll be right back. Gotta blow my nose. Kyle, is it sad that I went, damn, Kyle's up at 7 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock at home, dumbass. You're at work. But dude, check this out. Kyle, I don't know. Wait. That's the perfect way to record some, but, oh, sure. Here, Kyle, here's where she's talking about Buddy, this is what I'm smoking to right now, like what she calls the Silent Hill fog. Oh shit, Kyle, the offices are closed. Okay. Morning. Well, good, Kyle. Stay safe, stay warm. But yeah, that's as she calls the Silent Hill fog, naturally. But yeah, dude, no shit, man. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're home. Eat some edibles. Smoke, hang out with your lady. I mean, I know she's working too, but if I know Kyle, and I do, he's gonna go, dude, I had the day off and made 2 new songs and recorded a book. Jesus, dude. Have happened. Nice, dude. Kyle, check this out. I got, was it 1,000 milligrams? I didn't mean to, like, it was just, she was like, oh, there's like 4 or 5 in here. 1,000 milligrams Skittle gummies. So like I said, like I think 4 or 5. A 2-gram distillate, or 2-gram live rosin California Blue Dream pen, and they threw in a free joint. After taxes, it was like 57 bucks. 2-gram pen, and like 1,000 or 1,200 milligrams of gummies. I was like, what? How the fuck does that happen? Talking on some. It was 35 for the pen, but like tax. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. Morning. Can't drive her shit. Yeah, same. Yeah, she's right. Same in Ohio. And the free joint. That's what I'm saying. They gave. I was like, oh, I've heard about that. When it's your first time, she goes, no, I can guarantee it's probably because you spent over 50 bucks. I was like, oh, well, even at that. But talking on some, just reached her hand in there, picked out out of the big ass bowl of fucking It's probably a 2-gram joint, dude. It was one of them. It was one of the king size cones. Talking on, just Weldon, what's up? I don't know, some. Have a nice day. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Smoked that to the face last night. It was good. I mean, I'm not trying to bitch, but like, it's probably just their mid-grade whatever. Are you reading Tommy Knockers? Okay. Damn, Joe, we were wondering. Mom was asking about you last night. She's like, I wonder if you like lost power or something. So glad that you're in this morning. Be a summer book. I feel you, dog. we were watching that last night or the night before. But yeah, Kyle, this has been an amazing trip, man. Like I was telling them and her, it's so worth it. Nah, man, like lot of stuff I got to do on this trip. I'm coming, Chris. I'm coming home tomorrow. I'm coming, dude. But a lot of things knocked off this list, or I mean, off this trip with like bucket lists and what I saw in LA, where I went to go, things I got to do, places I got to eat, a tattoo that I've. It's not even the fact I got a souvenir in California. I've always wanted a realism or portrait tattoo. That was a bucket list, man. Like that was another thing that got knocked off. This trip has been surprisingly so smooth. Even I got 2 more days and it's been a blessing. Like having a disaster back home couldn't have been so worth it here. Have my own. Oh damn! So you're writing a book about your no shit. Joe, agreed. And 5 days after I get home, Haley will be in Ohio. Even when I was coming home, like for real, I was only going to be like 6 or 7 days. Stuck in 18 inches of snow, yeah. Did you see the post, Chris? It was actually my buddy and his wife that took the picture because she had to come out and get her. But there was a plow truck off from being in the snow on 604. Did you see that picture? I'll send it to you. Oh, okay. Okay, man, I'll check. My tattoos are cool. Thank you. Have a good one, Dizzy. But yeah, man, like I said, this is just not knocked off a bunch of stuff, man. The plow upside down. I don't think it was upside down. Love the run reviews. Thank you. Appreciate it. 24 in Indiana. Damn. You interviewed all. Okay. That's cool. Man, you like legit put in like the work and research, dude. That's awesome. Hey, morning. Dropping Thursday. I know when I get back, we need to do Catch Your Breath, and then yeah, I guess we'll wait for Ren. And then we still had, I think, 1 or 2 more songs for Tyler. I thought there was something else. I thought we had a third, but guys, like we got so much work done. We had so much work done. I got work done. Morning Midnight Society. But like I got some decent work done, schedule put up even on Patreon and stuff. I don't have to, I mean everything's done to begin with, but already scheduled and preloaded. It's been nice that when I get home, I can just keep that up and keep that going. I had a break, non-break from work. I still am doing lives, you know, so like it's some things and recording. That's what I figured, Kyle, that you'd want to do podcast like California. Yeah. That was just announced. Yep, the Catch Your Breath. So if probably O'Neill, more than likely, than being on tour, he'll probably pop in at some point. Not today, like right now, but like at some point. But yeah, we'll make sure to give them guys their flowers. And if you haven't already, guys, go over and hit Catch Your Breath. Talented said it, guys. Fantastic lyrics. They're finally getting the recognition. Jesus, I couldn't get that out. That they deserve on their tours, headlining tours. Josh has got an incredible voice. Good day. What up? Probably NF. NF and 21 Pilots are probably I would say, next in line. Hey, what's up? As a popularity standpoint, and and Falling in Reverse, yep. As like a popularity standpoint, those, there are more. It's just, I would say those are probably the biggest ones. -10. Yeah, when I get back, I'm legit like the next day or the same day or whatever, I'm going to Planet Fitness and I'm getting back into it. Again, not that it's, because like I'm going to be back here, so again, I'm not going to treat it always like, oh, vacation like that, but Haley and I knew that this was kind of like a quote vacation for me and things like, you know, the sloppy eating, the constantly eating out in a sense. Ironically, we're not stuffing our faces like that, but like we've had fast food or something like that almost every day, or like some kind of restaurant food, which is fine, but it won't always be like that in the future. But just like to get back to, her and I both were talking where it's like after this, like we're both getting back on our fucking exercises or things, like just, you know. And when I am gone or when I am here, no, it's not Planet Fitness, but she has a couple of things I can do while I'm here. So it's just all around like we're getting back on our focus mode. I am experiencing new stuff. Like she's been actually really excited. And I've even seen it in her a couple of times and I was like, okay. But how she's explained it, she's like, I'm finally seeing California and stuff like through a different set of eyes again. And like, not that she takes things for granted, but like one of those like, man, I guess I never thought about what I like kind of had or like, you know, what's going on here. So it was cool. She's definitely a couple of different times like I saw the other side like through a set of eyes, like, you know what I mean. It was cool, and it was cool for her to see and experience that, for me to see and experience. That's what it is. I'm sure the but like just stupid things that you know aren't in Ohio is what I wanted to do. And I don't mean like it took a second. I think she finally was like, I guess this would be cool, like if you didn't have this. Like, what if I never saw In-N-Out before? What if I've never seen the Walk of Fame? What if I've never seen the Hollywood sign? Like I think it was one of those. So like that's cool. Like it's almost one of those. I know that I don't live here either like that, but when Rage and them come, like doing the same thing where it's like it's going to be exciting for them to see it for the first time, or like Rage freaking out about, you know, Kevin Feige star, or you know, maybe they are setting up for another premiere or something down at the Chinese theater. Who knows? But it's just having that first time experience. It's cool. It's that reaction. It's that reaction. That's exactly what she got. She got my reaction out of things in real time. And that's what I was telling Kyle earlier, where it was like, man, I hope what I got and how I did things, because I inadvertently like started doing 2 vlogs at once, because I did an LA vlog, but then I started talking about me being rich. So it's like my brain like shut off, because I was just so excited to be here and see things that I've always wanted to see since I was, you know, mid-teenager. And it was all happening at once, like. But I think it'll come together once I put everything together. It's just my brain went Durr, and I either flip-flopped quote vlogs on how I did it, or I forgot to film, or it was quick fuck. Like, I mean, there's good stuff in there. It's just, it was a lot. Haley did a really good job, with the exception of like 2 to 3 things of Oh, there's the Viper room. I didn't have my camera ready. Everything else, she was very much on, all right, hon, in about a mile, we're going to come up on Sunset Boulevard if you want to get the sign, or Rodeo, or this is where all this Beverly Hills is coming up. So, like, it was cool. Like, I was getting, half of it is going to be vlogging, and I'll try to make sure that I either find out or maybe even have her tell me if she can see, like, even when I'm not talking in part of the vlog, where it's like, this is Beverly Hills, like putting captions or something. Like seeing new places, yeah. It was nice to, and like I said, I'll be here again more than once. It's just, I think so. I think it's a reboot I needed in multiple ways as well. The biggest bummer truly is that, like, Chandler can't, not that she can't come here. It's a lot. Not I'm saying like the flight. Like, it's a lot. Like, I'm starting to get nervous again about flying the long one. You know, it's just it'll get easier, and I'm gonna make sure I put in my mind what I talked about, the whole turbulence and sound and stuff. Like, you're high up in the air, you gotta take, even if you nosedive, guys, I argue it's, you got way more than enough time. Those two engines blow, you're fine. So again, I'm trying to let my brain be eased at that. Hell, even with Jason, if and when he wants to come out, where it's like, think about certain things. My flight's still the same as it was. It's just moved days. So 3 p.m. here. So around 6 p.m. home time. I'm getting home around midnight. My layovers are very quick, but I'm flying back to Detroit. Yeah. So, and then Detroit to Cleveland. But same thing. I would just, I don't mean like I can take, but like I've got other food that's in there, like what you call it, the pistachios. I can bring my gummies home, dude. Like, I'll put it in the like, it's not, I mean, or I guess I could leave them here. That's smart. I don't have to buy them every time. No, I'll leave them here because then I'll have some to go home again when I come back. I don't have to buy them again. That's, yeah, smart. See? Yeah, it does. Like, and that's the thing, guys, is that, like, I told her this morning, I woke, and it's not because, like, Love is Blind and all this stuff, and, like, what, no, it's not. Like, I woke up this morning, right before I hopped on, and I went, oh, man, I gotta go home tomorrow. Like, this isn't my life. It feels like it. I got comfortable here. It was, you know, I kind of laid some ground, if you will. I don't know. But it was, but I have a daughter, I have a life, I have a home. It's very unfortunate. Morning, I don't want to go home for other reasons, not because, oh my God, Cancun is so beautiful, I never went, that typical bullshit that people, no, I don't want to come home. If there was a stipulation where I could move Chandler tomorrow and there would be no consequence, done. Come on, baby, here we go. Not even bad, and I'll figure out the channel. Okay, right on, Joe. So it's like, that's what I mean. Like, there's a difference in how I'm looking at this. Of the, I don't want to come home. This is, you know, when I've talked before about wanting to move back to Pittsburgh, and I've had several people say, mom included, where it's like, you're just meant to be, like, that's just like where you're meant to be, essentially. That's where your heart is, or like, whatever, the dumb cliche shit. I think that's what it is here too. Like, I truly feel like a part of me wants, needs, it has always should have been in California. And not for like the typical reasons people think, because I want to be some hippie California pothead. No. again, just the stupid things like going over and picking an orange for breakfast. The weather, again, I know she's gonna scream, it's 105 here, and I know it is. She got air conditioning. Again, not to keep saying it, but like back home was legit under like 14, 18 inches of snow and fucking 8-degree weather. It's 50 degrees outside and I'm wearing a hoodie. Beautiful sunsets and sunrises. Yeah, fog, who cares? I like overcast. I do. You know, and just the specific trees and scenery. The way the houses look with that like cement kind of stucco, all that stuff. It's, I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of things that go with it. It's not just, oh, my girlfriend's here. Or, man, it's just warm all the time. That's not it. Or, Hollywood. I'm not even, well, I'm not in LA. I'm just in California. 15 inches. Oh, my daughter's sick. So it actually kind of like worked out. I wasn't going to be getting her today anyways. She wasn't going to be going to school. So like that's why I'm like, I'm coming home tomorrow now just to like help push weather regardless. And for like Mom and Mike and everybody doing the running around to like pick me up or take her to school, like, which I appreciate, guys. Big thank you to Mom and Mike. Like, guys, because of them, that is the reason why my daughter got to school safe, why I got to the airport safe and going to come home. Probably pick up my daughter now because of all of this unfortunate events. Like, that's a lot. And then Haley picked me up from the airport, drove my ass around, not only around here and to do things, but LA, and drove home from LA. That was damn near 2 hours to get here. Both are going to pick me up and drop me off again this trip. Like, there was a lot involved. Yeah, I'm in California. Yep. Where'd I be without Mom? Whole lot of different places. You can finally see, okay, cool. Yep, weather and the convenience of this house, exactly. Arguably, my pickup from you in Cleveland Airport is a lot shorter and easier drive. It's legit like 3 turns. And that's including to get up to you to pick you up. But, just saying. Important facts. I know, Mom, but like again, it gets to be a lot, and I don't mean it like this, but like it kind of inadvertently falls on you guys. Well, I probably might, I guess, because it'll probably be different flights like that, but getting me to and from the airport, because dude, you know how much money it would be for me to cost or to store my Jeep? So it's like there's a lot that it's not just me coming to California. There's 4 other working parts that happen and that people agree and help out and do for me to just leave and come home. Like, I know, it's just you know, it is. I mean, we have preparations weeks and stuff in advance, but it doesn't change the fact. You know, I'm getting to experience a part of my life that I never thought I would, you know, until she's not in California. I do. Well, I don't mean like this. I wouldn't say a lot of people. I think the correct people. My circle is pretty small. It's pretty small, but yes. So it's just like me coming back and forth to California until further notice. Like this is how this is going to work, and we have a plan. Like guys, we have almost up until like damn near the summer pretty figured out. Which is cool. I mean, just as far as like planning out, maybe getting tickets or whatever. Like we're gonna probably, I think today, look at the fact of days with like rage, with me coming, him stopping, coming to Ohio first, flying together. So like that's definitely going to be a thing. I would hope today or tomorrow. Having some coffee, well earned. Yeah, I mean that's what it is. It is kind of some peace and enjoyment. No, I don't want to just like frolic. You know what I mean? Like I've got like I still got shit I got to do. But I feel like this is almost the like I'm doing some side quests right now. But like I'm legit just sitting here with my feet up by a gas fire pit with a waterfall running in the background with tropical trees and some fog from California weather. Gong. Can't complain. It's pretty awesome. Ooh, some chili? Okay. Nice. Yeah, so like my thing is like I'm doing the thing now, like and I've done it before, but like especially here in California. I mean, memories kind of, I don't mean fade, but it's not exact. So like I get it, or like that feeling. But what I'm getting at is that like I have very much so been actively every single thing that is different, or some scenery, or like even as dumb as this morning, hitting the bowl and looking out and just seeing, you know, that giant fucking palm tree over there. I'm trying to, like, I'm living in that, keeping that memory for even when like this house isn't with us anymore. Like if she moves or whatever, like when I was like, hey, remember when you had that house with the backyard with the water? Like, man, I remember going out there and like that was some cool shit. Like the one with the oranges on the one side. It's gonna be one of those things, but actively remember and have like specific things. Hey Brian, what's up? Wow, man, thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good one. But no, that's what this is. You know, I'm very much trying to make sure that I'm living that right now. Yeah, kind of like the cool condo Vegas. Yeah, it kind of. That's 100%. And that's why I was saying, like, not to be funny, but like her house where she's at, the way it looks, like it is very much like that, Mom. Like the vibe and feel you could do. I'm not on vacation every time I'm here. It's like yes and no, but that's like what it feels like. No, I still go live and I still do things. She still has to go to work. Like she's going to work today. Like, no, she took days off for my quote vacation, but she's not going to do it every time. It's not a big deal. Oh no. You mean she has to like do that responsible thing? It's 8 hours. Well, sometimes longer, but you know what I mean. That's life. It is. Have I really only been on for a half hour? No shit. Yeah, just being in the same space, just doing the same things, and I don't mean like I'll just drive all over, but I'm sure that like I'll learn the area a little bit to be like, well, I'm gonna run down and grab, you know, some drinks or like whatever, like when she's working. Like I can do stuff for her. I mean, I can help. What up? We do this. Let's finish this bowl. We'll go inside, turn the gas off. And I'm not trying to like blow through her propane tank in one sitting. That way we can hang out here later tonight too. Yeah, Allie, for sure. Like, and again, it's just because I'm treating it like vacation. I'll probably start drinking here in a little bit. It's my last day, but like when I come back, I'm not gonna just day drink all the time like this. You've never annoyed me. I'm leaving 3 p.m. California time, so 6 p.m. my time. No, no, Rage. I'm saying, like, again, ironically, yes, the second time I come back, it still is going to be because you're going to be on vacation. She is going to kind of take some more time off, but, like, you know what I mean. All right, let's hit this bowl. Take this stuff in. Hey, Ronnie, what's up? Guys, that Ronnie fan page. Hit the links. Go on Instagram and stuff too. They've got a great social media. Just kind of keeping up with things, you know, always on like, you know, the latest stuff or latest photos or latest tour stuff. Like go give them a follow. They have been around. They've been around supporting us for a long time. Look, man, it can happen. It can happen, Rage. My stomach's all right. It's good. Oh, you mean surgery is great? Of course. No, you've been a big support of us for a long time, so give credit where credit's due. You've been the reason for a lot of like, oh shit, I didn't even notice this, like tagging us or like whatever in like a clip or something. Okay. All right, guys. Turn the fire off. And we're out there for about a half hour. Like I said, don't want to blow through the other propane tank just yet. So, I'd like to have at least another good evening by the fire with my lady. But what do you know? I've got one here. Oh, Mom, are you still in here? Did I show you this stuff yesterday? Oh, I guess. Sorry, I know it's a little loud. Oh, here. Yeah, Mom. I'm going to look for these myself just to keep. This is the new pistachios. So chocolate toffee and just like regular chocolate sea salt. 150 calories per serving, 140 for this one. There's only 4 servings per. I know that's like, these are hefty. Dude, I've been snacking on the other 2 for the last 3 days and haven't blown them. She's had some too. Like, this is such a good snack, and like popcorn, like I get a lot of it for not a lot of calories. It's so good. They're probably 20 bucks a bag. But she's gonna let me take home these other 2 unopened. They're so good. They're so good. That's why I was like, man, it's only for how many? And I was like, 4 servings. I'm like, this is only like 600 calories for the whole bag. the lack of vessel masks, yeah. Wait, which song? So delicious. Okay. I don't know if I've had a pistachio sundae. Yes, she's absolutely right. That's actually really cool. Probably the next time. I mean, I actually didn't think about it when we got home. I'm like, I should have filmed that. Legit going to. She was like, you want to see where I work? We were just out and about yesterday. I was like, yeah, sure. So driving through, she's like, this is like all the fields and stuff, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then once we got there, and it was, dude, miles and miles, right? And she said it. She goes, well, now you can tell people when you see pistachios and things like that in the store and like nuts, like it's you've actually seen where those are grown and harvested. And then on my way back, I'm like, yeah, that is actually really cool. I didn't even think about that. Like, I know it's, I don't want to say boring, but I mean, this is, dude, this is a huge company. Like, it's all over. Literally, like I got to see literally where like the magic happens. Oh, I've never had the chili ones. Man, I don't know. You're pretty cool. Yeah, pistachios were never like I like them, but no, these are actually really good. Well, she does, but it actually her mom is the one that works on. So it's how it is that if I'm remembering correctly, so Wonderful is it has their hands in like a couple of different things, but her mom is on the nut side of things like the pistachios and stuff, and Haley is on more of like the Fiji, like the water side of things. From Greece, what's up? Her mom is the one that is kind of got her in the door years and years and years ago, but like she was on just on like kind of the opposite side of like the company.
Before the water, I was on the citrus side.
Yeah, like she was on the citrus side, like the halos, the orange, like stuff like that, like. But yeah, so trip's been awesome. Um, oh, Snoop, you're good. I'm coming home tomorrow. I was supposed to come home yesterday, but the weather was so bad that I ended up just booking a couple of days out to stay just to be safe. But coming home tomorrow mid-afternoon, like is when I leave. But it's been fantastic. Got some things, got a bunch of stuff recorded. A lot of things checked off my bucket list. A lot of things I can't wait to do when I come back with friends and stuff. Possibly even like another buddy. I don't know for sure, but there is a slight possibility that either maybe Jason or my cousin, maybe. He died. Oh, rough one. I'll see myself out. Ooh, a chili wrap? Ooh, you might be onto something. All right. What's that? Do they really?
Yeah, they put chili and french fries inside of it.
Babe, then I might just need to go to Wiener. I might just film Wiener Schnitzel tonight too. Yeah, she's like, she did say Wiener Schnitzel is probably one that like it would be the least amount of food, which is kind of cool. Maybe I essentially could like quote get everything on the menu then, like I don't know. Yeah, right. I don't know if you heard me. Again, if we don't have timer, it's like, nah, it's too far. But if we could go back to Jack in the Box and then, yeah, to just get the, yeah. I will say Del Taco. So I stated that the In-N-Out was like my favorite. I don't mean it like that. Like it's as far as like the burger place. So between Jack in the Box and In-N-Out, I think I favored In-N-Out. Even though like she was saying that it's like kind of overhyped, but Del Taco actually is the one that still really surprised me. Like I said, it is a very like a high-end Taco Bell. It's I want to say it's like the burrito I had very much was like a burrito that I would get from Taco Bell. It was better chicken. It was better beans. It was better. Do you know what I mean? Like it had it. You could tell. Just like God, I haven't watched South Park legit in probably 25 years. It's a staple for sure. But it was just doing those things, trying and trying to give a real a real opinion. And it's not that I'm uncomfortable here or doing anything, but it's like I was kind of telling Kyle, like I'm off my element being here with first of all, no computer. I'm just with my phone, which I've done before, 100,000 times with that, but it's like I don't have my lights. I don't have the studio. I'm not by myself. I'm not like, there's a lot that goes, like, it makes a difference. Not in a bad way. It's just, I'm not in my zone the same. No, Wiener Schnitzel. It's like a hot dog, corn dog place. Should have stopped a long ass time ago. Kind of agreed. Del Taco over Taco Bell any day of the week. Yeah. It like I said, really was. It was great job. Well, thank you. It was definitely in like an eye-opening experience. I think, well, one of the things I've heard, like I said, I've heard that like Del Taco like was kind of gross, and it wasn't just from this thing, but I've heard it kind of put this way before too, and that's why I was confused. There was a scene in Big Bang Theory where Penny and Leonard's mom go out and get like shithouse drunk, right? And when they come back, he's like, "Are you guys drunk?" And she was like, "I hope so, because why else would we have stopped at Del Taco?" And she made this like face. I was like, "Oh, it must apparently it must not be good." Like I've seen people like talk like that before about it, and so I just kind of chalked it. And when she was talking, I was like, "Oh yeah, Del Taco." But I was thinking like, "Isn't it gross?" And not that. But it was like, what, definitely trying it. It was just like, I thought it was like gross because she was like, "Dude, Del Taco." I'm like, really? So that's why I was like, well, now I for sure got to try this. Yeah, like she's not kidding. Like those chicken soft tacos and stuff that they were little little bangers, but you can get like two for $1.99 or something like that. But dude, it was so good. And again, same cost. I don't know why I just thought that like fast food and stuff out here was $90. Like, I mean, it's still expensive, but so is Ohio. Like, you know what it is? It's throwing me off. I don't know what it is. Probably because she was getting Uber Eats or something. When she told me that her Chipotle was like $18 for a bowl, and I turned around and flipped it with my double chicken and all this stuff and showed her my bowl in Wadsworth, Ohio was $12.75. I'm like, fuck you. Never eaten anything in California. The carne asada fries, yeah. All that stuff. That's what I got at In-N-Out was the animal style. Like it was so good. Rich and greasy. Like I don't mean like sloppy greasy, just like but like in like the sauce and stuff, greasy. Yeah, Del Taco is strictly like a West Coast thing. I don't even know like if it's even out of California. That might be just like a California chain type thing.
It is.
Yeah, so yeah, it is.
No, out the outside of California. It is.
Oh, they have it outside California? Oh, okay. Yeah, Chipotle's are huge. Like there was one right next to uh it was one of the burger places or whatever, but like just down the road. But that's what I was saying is Del Taco almost kind of reminds me of what Chipotle is to Taco Bell as well. Does that make sense? Like, you know how Chipotle has that more authentic, better ingredient feel. Del Taco is maybe even a little bit of a step up because Del Taco is an actual fast food restaurant. I always talk about how places like Chipotle, yeah, they're fast food, but they're not Burger King. I consider those like quick service. I'm sorry, but there's a difference. Burger King, Taco Bell, Wendy's, those are fast food restaurants, like chains. So for Del Taco to be a fast food restaurant chain like that, it's high end. I don't know how else to explain it. Did she talk about over Chipotle? No. You like what you like. I love Taco Bell. It doesn't change the fact that I don't like it. I'm just saying, like, the quality of what you're getting. Chipotle is definitely in the middle. Right, that's what I'm saying. There is the fast food, there's the place you sit down, and there's places like Chipotle where right, exactly. You have one in Oregon? Okay. There's a lot that Taco Bell, I don't mean it to be like this. Taco Bell is one that I already know. Not that it's not real food. What it is, it's very much like I don't mean dehydrated, but like kind of that like dehydrated package style things of like the beans, the rice, stuff like that, where it's like that's okay, fine. But that's what I mean is that the Del Taco has it like it's better beans, it's better rice, it's better like quality. Moe's, I love Chipotle. Like I really do. Chipotle is so good. Honestly, Allie, like you probably to blow your bank account and eat, like you probably pick the two healthiest quote fast food chains. Chipotle is not that bad for you when you really think like at all. And Subway is extremely healthy. No, there's a few that could be like, it's probably not the best for you. There's a Moe's in Avon? I've never seen it. Have not heard Catch Your Breath New One yet. I'm still in California. What? Read it. So chili, yeah. I'm actually, I kind of am too. I'm a chili guy. I really love. It depends. So I know people are one or the other, but sometimes you run into people like me. I like both. Sometimes I want a thicker, hearty, like Wendy's. You know how like it's real thick. And then there's other times where I want it thin, where I want to throw in a bunch of crackers to make it thick. Avon Lake, okay. Taco shit. Yeah, taco shit, yeah. Guys, speaking of Rome, click on that Roman Hills PC. Not only does he make delicious hot sauces, but he builds awesome computers. So why don't you go check them out? It's pretty impressive. I mean, you ever want to like bring a chick over? If you're gonna go show a chick all your nerd stuff, make sure you have a bomb-ass computer with like a screen in it and all these cool RGBs. I mean, it's not gonna like make her super wet, but if you have like a regular computer and then you got a Roman Hills PC computer next to it, it's pretty guaranteed she'll blow you. She'll be like, that's really cool. You spend a lot of time. You take care of your stuff. Let me take care of you. You can only do that if you hit Roman Hills PC. He offers financing. Don't worry, you don't have to blow your wad all at once. Save it for when the chick comes over. And scene. I'm so happy to be avoiding the storm. Reaping hot sauce. Probably the best one yet. Much appreciated. Yeah, today, just kind of like I said, soak some things in, take it for what it is. And that's how you advertise, folks. I see a man shoveling the snow for me. Any lakes? I'm sure, like, she was talking. Yeah, I say she's got, yeah. She did say there was like a couple.
Body Part Lake's about 25 minutes from here.
But like, I would say lakes like that and stuff, at least in like an hour.
Yeah, Lake is about 45 minutes.
Oh, really, Ray? So Mo's over Chipotle? Really? Wait. Hold on. Of course, Joe. Hold on a second. Okay, no. I was gonna say, wait, maybe I did go to Mo's, but no, that's not where we went with Jason. Never mind. I don't know. The brief look at Mo's looked pretty good. But yeah, no. Actually, like I said, now I'm excited to go to. Wait, let's. I wonder what Wiener Schnitzel has. Maybe something. Hot dogs. Chicago. With a junkyard? Look at that. Look at that, baby. All right, we're going to go to that in a minute. Chicago veggie. Damn. Chili sauce, mac and cheese. Wait. Oh, and a hot steam bun. Hell yeah. What else? It's the popular one. Might get a kraut dog and a chili or a Chicago dog. I mean, they're hot dogs, but still, let's see what else. Oh, breakfast? Oh, shit. Tasty freezies? No tasties? The Polish sandwich? Might be what I do. Let's see what these bergs are. A double chili cheeseburger. Chili cheeseburger. So we'll do a junkyard, probably Chicago dog. What's that? Let's see here. What chili cheese fried burrito, dude? What's in here? Peckerwood. Jalapeno pops. Yeah, the chili cheese burrito, dude. Facts. I'm getting shit housed. I'm gonna be everybody's problem shitting on that plane tomorrow. Just, ever had Wiener Schnitzel? No? About to find out. Yeah. I'm getting hot dog or two. I don't know. I might get the Polish sandwich instead of the chili cheeseburger. Yeah, I'm going to. So there's only, okay, so 3, either Reese's, Oreos, or peanut butter cup, okay? Oh my God. Chocolate strawberry or caramel syrup, yeah. Yeah, they have corn dog bites. What? Fruit Loop shake, done. I bet it is. It's 1,000 calories. Yep, mini corn DZs. 12 pack. 6, 12, or 24 or 20 pack. That's not bad. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna do Junkyard, Chicago, and then this, the Polish sandwich. Because I mean, a chili cheese dog or burger. I mean, but still, I'll try those 3 things. That's a I feel like that's a pretty solid, you know what I mean? And then maybe her and I, we'll get the Fruit Loop milkshake. We can split it. We can split it. That's a deal in itself, you know? What, honey? Yep, wieners. We also don't forget we have the leftover chicken and stuff too. We can have for like lunch. We do not have a White Castle. Well, we do in Cincinnati. So just like with this, and I may actually, maybe the next time I go, that's spoiling a little bit, but right, next time I go with Rage and stuff like Del Taco and whatnot, I'll get just like I did. But I kept an In-N-Out bag to put in the studio. Like it's silly, but like that's the kind of stuff. Like I don't know, I want that stuff. I got that bag for now. It's torn, but I'll get a different one next time. Fuck it. It's not a little bit on just at the top. Yeah, so I'll get a hat and stuff next time. Still have it? Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Stuff like that. Like I want to keep. So do that. Same with Wiener Schnitzel. I'll be like, hey, can you give me like an extra bag or something? But yeah, dude, pumped for all the future endeavors. Yeah. And watch you freak out over certain things too, man. So yeah, Wiener Schnitzel, and then Fat Burger when I come back when we're in LA, or even just coming out. 'Cause she said they're out of LA, but like they're not around here like that. So you got to kind of be a little bit on the outskirts. But the mini corn dogs are the favorite. But yeah, so get a Fat Burger, and then I thought there was a couple. She said there's a couple other places too that aren't like not that they're not well known, but they're more like locally kind of known. Even just some certain things like ice cream shops, or like candies, or like the one there was this candy. Hold on. Was it Dwarves? Dwarves? Dwarves shop. It's like, but like, so like they make, so there's different flavors. This one is this the mint?
Is it red stripe?
Yeah. Or no, it's not red stripe. It's just red lettering.
It's one of the nut ones.
Oh. But
Pistachio, almond, or
they're so good.
and then you can buy there something over there. You take the double ice cream shop. It's just like literally what it said.
That's what you're saying. Like, so it's got the ice cream shop at the store and stuff. It's so good. There's snow inside my boot. I'm mad about it. I would be too. I'm talking about cold feet, yeah. Oh, babe, do you have the here, can I show them the picture of last night, my drink? Dude. We went to, what was it?
Yard House.
Yard House. Now, it's not a yard of beer. It's half a yard. But talk about big cups, guys. I got $11.99. That's 3 beers. That actually was not bad. Yeah. So.
I can't delay it any longer.
That's a 2-hand job. Now, I had a 1-handed. I got it. Yeah. My son's a professional. Yeah. Yeah. Show him. Because the kids, right on, right on. Yeah, I go home tomorrow. It's unfortunate, but I will be back actually before I even know it. Before I even know it. She's coming back 5 days after I get back, so we'll have more time together. And then she's coming back like 2.5 weeks later, and then after that, I go back to her with Rage, like 6 days after that. It's Monday. Sure. There they are. I knew I had them. Still got. There we go. Edit. Unclog it. They're mostly clear. Now, that's what Mom was saying. She's like, at least we can see pavement. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Jesus Christ. I need. Need some Riz. Oh. Listen to older stuff. Guess it really just depend. And we know, I mean, we listened. Like it's a lot of stuff that people want us to like rewind and listen to. It's they're like, go listen to Nickelback, listen to Five Finger Death. We're like, guys, we know this stuff. So it's like, I get it, but it's like, unfortunately, like a rewind, oof, I guess it would really just depend. Oh, yeah. Why is it so spicy? Yeah. Four and 4K. No, well, yeah, I saw the alley, but I don't mean to be that guy. Oh no, it's slowing down. Yeah, it's slowing down for sure. It's all in the grays. All in the grays. Thank you. It just like I said, it's slowing down, guys. Dude, why does my pen look like it has a, take me back to Eden, or I mean, check this out. Look at the logo. Tell me it doesn't look like that. At a distance. I was like, is that a... It did. So I was like, wait, whoa, whoa. I looked down, I'm like, this is lighting up a Sleep Token branded pen, right? Like the slower paced lives. It stayed this way for the last, I don't know, pretty much since it started. It's grown. What's happening is that it's not being pushed like it was. Like 1,500 to 2,000 people on average a day saw my coffee times. It's like 500-600 now. I lost a bunch. It's because my algorithm isn't good. Songs don't do well until big people drop. So like, it's not the same anymore. And I don't mean to be rude, but when people are like, take days off, you don't got to stream every day. Yes, I do. This would have been a year and a half ago losing like this. It helped keep the numbers up. So no, I can't take days off. That's why I'm still doing so. I'm on vacation. I'm still going live. This is, like I said, technically my vacation, but like I still have to do this, like, even this minimal part. It's not hard and it's fun. I enjoy this with you guys, but like I still have to do it. They make indica only? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. It's my job. It'll pick up. Yeah, when new stuff comes out. But we've run out of the listen to all the Sleep Token, listen to all the 21 Pilots, listen to all the we finally hit our limit on doing catch up with like everybody. It took us 4 years. Like it took us 4 years. It's just now, Mom, we are at the mercy of waiting for people to drop. The problem is that, like we talked about this before too, is that I argue we are one of the channels that has the most of, oh, this is the people we listen to and get a bigger response. Oh, this is the people that we go through albums or whatever. I feel like we have like 8-10 artists that are like that. It's just none of them are dropping right now. So, because I feel like A lot of people, like Reaction Therapy has like Suicide Boys and like NF. Well, we have NF, Falling Reverse, 21 Pilots, Sleep Token, slightly Billie Eilish, like you know what I mean? Like, and then there's even other ones where it's not albums per se, but like Slaughter to Prevail, Bad Omens, where it's drops, not necessarily albums, but like, oh my God, they dropped a single. So you like, and then we even have those where it's like we're kind of at the mercy of all of this to come out. Yeah, we've blown through a lot, but again, it took us 4 years. But like I said, it's because we had 8 people, 10 people, 12 people that like stuck. That people were like, no man, go through all of it. Ren is another one. Ren is unfortunately not album catalog reaction worthy. Unfortunately, certain back ones, but he's more so, oh my gosh, his new drop, or oh my gosh, the Jenny and Screech Tail. Like this is where we are just waiting. We have a lot. It's just a lot is on hold. So that's what I'm saying. We just finally caught up. I'm probably gonna wait to see 21 Pilots to like do it on Patreon. Not to hate to be like that, but like, get a reaction. It is actually a music, like, you know, dropping 3 albums, tough. I was told to go through old Post Malone too, the Hollywood's Bleeding album. I'll have to take a vote on that. Right, Mandy. No, it kind of. No, you're right. Absolutely right. Makes sense due to the storm. Yeah. You like his older albums? Yeah, I mean, we try to show you as much of the sausage being made. Like I know what you mean. Now, we still keep, we still keep certain things, I guess, you know what I mean? But like, we do our best to give you a lot of like transparency, even if you don't get shown it, but like talk about it or like whatever, you know. We've tried to keep up in the past of like when people are like, why don't you guys do more Slipknot, or why don't you guys do more? Because we can't. And just like we were talking, and the fact of the reason why we can't is situations like it is now. Channels bleeding, revenue, views, subscribers, like bad. Even for it being the slow months, like 'cause you have that downtime. Even it's like a real job. It's like a real company, a real thing. Like you have those like down months. For sure, worse than it should be. That being said, it's that having to pay attention and to do these things, like even from the beginning, you have to, or this would have happened 2 years ago. We wouldn't be at 400,000 subscribers. We'd be at 2, you know, or whatever. No, that's not a bad thing. It's just that's how that works. So keeping up with trying to explain that and like be transparent with you guys, it didn't always work. You know, people still didn't care or didn't understand. But we've always tried to. Hey, morning, dude. Yeah, feast or famine, exactly. And so like now with it dying, but like me really trying to focus more on Detour, Kyle focusing on Detour as well, us focusing more on the podcast. These are that thing I was talking about over all these years on like passing these torches. You know, I realized that my channel Rykerroad was the one that took off. So did Kyle. Not that he put things on hold, but he put things on back burner. Same like me. I have an ASMR channel. I haven't touched in 3 years. Rykerroad took off. So it was one of those, like I wanted to pass a torch to something else. I mean, to be honest, is to make more money or other money, because this is a copyrighted channel. of like what we do. We don't get paid off of every single video, not even close, not even half, not even close to half. It's enough. What I'm getting at is to have a better buffer, to know that everything that we do, like going to In and Out, talking about California, things of those nature are the things that are now our like job, or the things that pay us, or the things that people are interested in and want to see more of. There's no like the ASMR. It's so stagnant. Like I want to get back on it. I've got better microphones, a little bit of a better setup. Past the dish, yeah. What's up? But I kept my identity a secret on ASMR, even before a sleep token was involved and all this stuff. Like, but like I kept I covered my face when you saw me. It's out there. If people know, people know. And I would hope, kind of like sleep token, if people figure like be quiet, stay quiet about it. I do have merch. Yeah, links in bio. I gotta figure it out. I wonder if Haley can help me, because she uses her AI pretty well. Like I'd like to get something that I'd really like to. Oh, guys, here. How many? 31. Oh, she might not. Damn it. Yeah, her Instagram's not logged in. I was gonna try and show you guys the artist that I got here. The reason I was saying was like, but for some merch, I think I might try to commission this guy, Joe. He actually wants to paint me something to put in like Coffee Time or my lives. That sounded like he was gonna like do for free. I'll gladly pay him for it, but like to get his art out there. But what I'm getting is I would like to commission him, even at that, to like maybe something for like a merch line for him to draw and then have. It's not Rykerroad ASMR. I'm trying to remember if they're linked. If they're linked at all, and I don't know. Coffee Time ones it's old. I need to read. I'm trying to redo certain ones. I'll give you a hint. It has to do with something I just got. Something I just got has to do with part of the name. It's late. No. Late ASMR. That's a good one though. Pussy ASMR. No. The one thing there's one thing I will say, this cart, and you run into it every once in a while. This one from home, it's just this one hits better, like what you exhale, I guess. No, not that, Dan. Well, man, did you find it? Again, I got to give, if you found it, just know, like I said, I've been meaning to try to get back on it. I just haven't. You found it? Cleo doesn't believe in salt. But again, guys, for those of you, for those of you that found it, like I said, it's been a long time. So like, I'd like to get back on and record. It's just, again, getting back in grooves. So. No. I'm pretty sure Vessel was around at the same time and or maybe before that. It's Mom, you have to say that. But like no, what I will say is that I know that my ASMR was, it's not cringy. I was still very new at a YouTube and setups and things in general. I think for what I had, the equipment I had and what I was doing, I think it was okay. Pioneer. Let's say it's okay. It's decent. I think again with certain microphones, how I edited, how my lights were, it was okay. It was definitely amateur, but not first time ever running a camera. First time, like, not that it was, but like even though it kind of was. Yes, yeah, right. Especially then. That's what I'm saying. I do give myself a little credit. Thank you. Hold on. I'll tell you what. He's having a pea-sized brain. Oh. Was it here? All right. I'll give you. Oh, I'll wait. I'll wait till she's. I'll give you some free game here in a second.
Sorry.
Are you fine? She's cleaning her tattoo. All right, so here, like I said, there's 28 of you. All I ask is, it is, guys, this is not to be sleep token. This is not to be vessel. Again, apparently people were saying I did this before. There are some stamp days. I've done this before, pre-vessel and sleep token. Here. Not the hub. Here. As long as you don't like, that's what I said, just keep quiet, I guess. Again, this was when I first started YouTube. Rykerroad just took off. Like, I don't show my face. And the ones that I did, I kept, because this was mask time. So I took advantage and wore masks. But yep. I did, like I said, I never showed my face. But this was me actually getting my new mics for Rykerroad. I'm pretty sure. Oh wow, this got over 1,000 views. No shit. But yeah, we'll see. Good audio mixing. Well, thank you. That was with the Blue Yeti. I have the Sures and stuff. So like it's just like that's what I'm saying. Like trying new things now. I go, yeah, I'll go live tonight. Excuse me. But we'll see. Have a good one. Yeah, that was with the Blue Yeti. That's what I said. One of the last videos it looks like I did was me unboxing my Shure SM7Bs, and then Rykerroad took off. 79 something nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Here for 100 subs. The gardeners, yeah. Actually, thank you for reminding me. I got to record that today. Like, I'll make sure I'll probably clean off the countertop and the kitchen table, and then I'm gonna film my video that bought a house in California. Yeah, I mean, you could send cups. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I did whispering. So my problem is, okay, when it comes to ASMR, the thing is that there are numerous triggers and what people get into. And it's not that I'm going to just go through every single one, right? But people are going to ask, people are going to do what, but I'm going to say Mike and Devin. All right, right on. Wait, what? Distraction failed. I don't know how to do, not that I don't know, but like I don't know if I'm doing them well. Like one of them is eating. Like I do my best to go through when I do toasted reviews and things like that. Hey, thank you for the 2. I appreciate that. I go through and I pull down all the audio of me chewing. Even when it's not like a long amount and I put music over it, I still pull that down. When it comes to doing ASMR stuff, like I know that's a big one for people. I don't know if I'm doing it right because I don't like to hear people eat like that, and that's not a trigger for me. So it's like I don't know if I'm doing it, and if it's the right way, like, because like, not for nothing, you can do the shit wrong. It's not what people want or the style or the sound or whatever. You know, there's a difference between crunching for somebody having, they want you to eat chips, but if you are just being a gross pig about it, well, that's not what they want to hear. They want to hear you crunch slow and bite it. There's a process. Nice jumper, thanks. Right, I don't do chewing and stuff either. People love it. It's just that's the thing is that I can't just do the things I like all the time. I argue that, yeah, that'll be the brunt of what I do probably, but I still have to do. One of the things I probably will never do is like drawing or well, like writing. I'll trace and stuff maybe, but like actual like handwriting, no, my handwriting's shit. But I like listening to like a female talk and like them write with like sometimes like a ballpoint pen, but mostly like a pencil. Like that's one. I'm not gonna do that. Another one that I think that might be up my alley, but I'm not good at. Not that's like a script, but when people do, Kyle actually likes it too. He likes like interactions. Like some of the ones I really get into is there's a few girls that I follow that have like fake heads and stuff, but they will be like it's the the hyperactive girl behind you in class that wants to braid your hair. So it's the chick whispering and kind of carrying on a conversation with you while she's doing like it's interactions. I like those. I don't know that I'd be good at those. Wait, chewing is an anti-trigger. Oh, yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah. Like, so it's like just the other day, like when I was eating the orange from breakfast that she has on the side of the house, my legit complaint was, and oh my God, my dick's too big, and oh my God, my steak's too awesome. It was, they were so juicy that the first bite, no matter what you did, because I threw it all away because it was just going to get everywhere. I gulp because there's so much juice in it, but I've got something in my mouth as well. So it's like every time I took a new bite, I'm like, I'm gonna gulp.
Yeah, you should talk about this at a conference on Pornhub.
Yeah. So it's like I know it's not even the fact that like I can hear it. I know that if I can hear it, you can kind of still hear it, and I'm being that person. Honestly, it would probably be a beautiful ASMR video. I just don't know. They want the sound, right? Make you lose your appetite. See, it's not that it's necessarily like I lose an appetite. I just know that it's like rude. But again, there is a difference between like sometimes even like with coffee, like it happens or whatever. I always chalk up that first time, like when you take a drink, probably the first swallow is going to be more of a gulp for almost everybody. It's if you keep doing it while you're drinking it. Sometimes you are really thirsty, or like maybe you're running a marathon, something like that. There's a difference in things like that. Or like one of the things is like chewing with your mouth open or like smacking your lips. If something like you took a really hot bite of something, okay, fine. You're like ha ha ha, like doing one of those things. That's different. Again, you're not doing it all the time. It just, I don't know. Like another thing too is like when I do these toasted reviews, or even when we do like the shut up and eat it's, we're not trying to be disgusting. I never am. Not now. Sometimes I'm being funny with it, but like doing the toasted reviews for sure. Like I don't try to be gross, but sometimes, dude, there's no if something gets on your face, like, and you just roll with it, but or you take too big of a bite. It's never on purpose, but I know that people actually get into that too. Where it's like, no, man, fucking just devour this shit. So like I've toyed with doing something like that. Like that, how that's what I haven't done is the how many bites again. Where it's like, how many bites put in the comment before I start this hot dog? You know, like how many bites do you think it's gonna take me? That one you're gonna be a little more, I guess, involved, caveman, messy, and gross, but you know what you're clicking for. You know, it's not like, oh, come hang out at the barbecue banquet, and then the next thing you know, it's 5 people just stuffing their face until they puke everywhere. No, dude, that's not what you signed up for. You have to you have to know where to market yourself, and that's the thing. Is that I mean, not that I don't know, but that's the thing right now with the detour and things that I'm trying to do is that it's figuring out where to put my stuff to catch the people to come over to get 400,000 subscribers. Again, guys, have over 400,000 subscribers on this channel. They don't all just go to the other channel. Point proven. We have like 10,000 subscribers on there. That's not, or no, sorry, 4,000 subscribers on there. It's the Cavecast. That nothing to scoff at, but it's not the same. It doesn't work that way. I wish it did. We're great. Well, I appreciate it. Why the fuck we even open facts? Do morning voice? What? What? When, no, it's like, is it something? Several people are talking. Is it like a band? Like I don't know. Like legit. There's like all I see is morning voice from like 3 people. What was I saying? But just where to market that stuff. Oh, your morning voice is like Vin Diesel. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I thought all I was seeing was just morning voice, like no context, like in a row. I don't know. Well, yeah, Mandy, I mean, that was it. Oh, I guess I have been on, yeah, I don't even plug it in. I only got like 10 minutes. But no, I said, well, I'll figure out where to, I guess, promote it. There's a way you can promote stuff, but Kyle and I have looked at it where it's in a cheap way, like botting your views, which I get. Okay, example. When we talk about a good video, meaning 10,000 views in 8 hours and 1,000 likes, you know, maybe 50 to at least 100 comments. So that being said, going to now go to the detour. So let's say we want to do that where it's like, here, promote your toasted reviews to get, you know, a guaranteed 20 to 50,000 views. Okay, great. The problem is, okay, pay $100 or $500, whatever it is. What they do is that it seems like a lot of times they just take your video, put it through their computer bots, give you the views, and it just sits there. Kyle was like, yeah, I did it on one of my videos and got, you know, 5,000 views and it had 2 comments. It was interaction. It wasn't necessarily all real interaction. What I also see the flip side of that we talked about was it gives you the view count to maybe what they're doing is so that you're in the algorithm now, that it'll throw you in there so you get the interaction. But it makes you want to sleep in more. But so like it's a give and take. There's like a dance with it, and I don't know. That's where like I've never really done it because it's six one way, half a dozen the other, where like it helps, but it doesn't. It looks weird when you have 10,000 views with 3 comments and 100 likes, 50 likes. Well, that doesn't add up. That doesn't math. I can't be alone. I get it with the whole like sweating through the cologne, not the dirt. That's why I said Christina Aguilera looks like she like tastes sour. Like her gine's just tangy, but not from like doing cool stuff like, bitch, you ain't washed in 3 days and you've hit the Stairmaster for 4. But you've just put sweet pea lotion on and threw on some fucking very sexy from Victoria's Secret like you were, I don't know, some street whore. Like you smell good, but like when you get closer, you're like, no. Sweet pea, dude, that's what every pussy smelled like from 94 to 2003. I be buying legit, I be buying sweet pea incense. Shit makes my dick hard. I'm like, yeah, I remember this. This is what boobs smelled like back then. And that thigh pit, it's tough. I could have slept in. And then sleep. Oh. Gross. Gotta go to work. I guess I could stay on for a little bit. Oh, wait. You need the laptop, don't you? Well, I'll plug my phone in. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll stay on for a few more with you guys. That's 5,600 views? Really? I could see that, Mandy. I mean, like, not myself, but like, I guess I could probably see that as like a woman liking something like that. That leather sandalwood smell with a bar of soap smell and some sweat. Yeah. Like, I get you. Like you said, like maybe coming home from the gym or like outside doing yard work or something. Like, if there's a difference between having showered and doing that stuff. Or you know what I mean? Like, compared to, I've been out on the lake for 3 days with the dudes, drinking nothing but beer, no water, ain't washed my ass in 4 days, and been baiting worms. No, dude. I'm not going to come home and stick my dick in your face. Who the fuck does that? Thanks, Mom. Baiting worms is the name of my new podcast. Oh, huge fan for Brazil. Oh, thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Yeah, not the moist Parmesan sweat. Yeah. Guys, so after the gym is my weakness. It's kind of the same with like girls, like women. Again, to a point. Actually, I need to get. That's another thing too. Is I still haven't got any of my like newer colognes. I need to go back on the perfumes and get a couple of other ones. I might even try the other Jimmy Choos just to see what they smell like. But that Jimmy Choo, just whatever the original man or whatever it was my major go-to. I need to re-get it, but I like my Polo Red. That's one like I'll keep something along those lines. It's more on that like kind of spicier, not earthy, but kind of like spicy, earthier vibe. I like that once in a while. I'm more of like that Jimmy Choo though. That kind of it's smooth, but like really intense. I don't know how to explain it. It does. You're not like, oh God, like man, that's really pungent, but like it is. It's clean, but it's not just a clean smell. There's more to the clean smell. Yeah, the pheromone sweat. Not that I haven't showered in days sweat. A little more than like the flop sweat, a little more than some bead sweat, but like right there. Yeah. Like little damp pits. I get it. I understand. Nature's lube. Right. How they can just try to mask their smell exactly. I've had times where, again, I'm not trying to go fucking, you know, bump genitals, but like, I'd be like, fuck, man, I haven't showered. I gotta go. Fuck it. Let me hit the cologne, brush the teeth, hit some deodorant. I'm gonna go. I gotta hit the store. I ain't trying to talk to nobody, dude. Ooh, woody leathery cedar wood. Ooh, okay. You just want to get the fuck away from me. Later, Joe. But just, just do it right. Drink water, take a shower, brush your teeth, wash your ass. Even if you got to do a horror's bath, like it's fine, but still do. Have a good one, Scrizzy. Yeah, take care of yourself. What? But yeah, I don't know. There is a possibility. Speaking of mom, and we were talking earlier. Again, it depends. It depends on because mom and Mike are kind of what helped me with Chandler and how I can prolong the max amount of time here. But there's a good possibility that mom could come out one of these trips. And I don't mean to make her fly by herself. Maybe she could come like a day later, and then we could fly home together, or something if it happened. But what I'm getting at is that she could come out here a couple of 3-4 days. I mean, again, budget wise, we don't. It's pretty chill, but like I'm sure we can make sure that we'll still go out and do things, but we'll probably just hang out and just kick it in like I said, just kick it in California for a couple of days. I need to buy some. Yeah, that does sound like it smells good, Lori. I'm loving California. It's the typical. I don't want to go home, but it's for a lot of different reasons. Yes, because my girl is here too, but like it really is. Even if it wasn't for her, it's not like, oh my God, because I'm on vacation. it's the environment, it's the vibe, it's the look, it's the smell, it's the all of the things. I love our weather here in Cali. Yeah, where are you at in Cali? What's wrong? What's wrong? Are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah. Are you, okay, you having trouble breathing? Is that what the...
No, that's him barking. Attempting to bark.
Well, actually, that was Stella.
Oh yeah, that's definitely her. Man. She's trying to sound like badass, but she just sounds like a pig.
She sounds like a pig.
I call that her pig girl.
You can't say that yourself, bud. You let me pet you all night last night. I have proof. I have proof. Uh-huh. Just like your mama. Letting your mask slip. Showing that soft side. 9 years old and don't even let her parents do that. They need grandma love. Honestly, Mom, even if they don't take offense, like I said, if they never let you pet them or like they still bark, hell, half the time Jackson barks at her still. It's like we were talking. I think maybe his sight's a little off. Just I'm not trying to be, but they are a little older. So like I'm sure like as far as his vision, it's probably we all get older. My vision's starting to go, guys, and it's the fact of not that it's from sitting in dark rooms and reading and reading small print and screens all day. Yeah, just gotta let him be dog. Again, she didn't have to. There's a difference. Like I've had animals and stuff in the past. Like, dude, if you don't holler at them to shut the fuck up, they just won't stop. These two, yeah, they might be skittish. For them being skittish around everything, even if she has to say something, it's, hey, why don't we calm down? Or did you forget he was here? And then they're done. Or they legit bark for 8 seconds. For one person. I mean, sure. But it's the fact of, well, hon, I'm also one, there is like, somebody's mowing. I don't know if that like,
No, that's exactly what I'm saying.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody's out there mowing. But no, it's, like I said, just, yeah, for one person, that's fair, but gotcha. It's nice. Her mom was asking stuff kind of like this, but I was straight up with her. I was like, your daughter is soft for me, but I'm also able to be soft with her. There's things that I've done and never, like, just, I don't have to be all the time. Ooh, $40 an ounce? That's, like I said, there's a difference. I'm not trying to be, I'm not big on like PDA. And then not that I'm not saying, you can give a kiss. I don't like to like just hold hands and be all on each other all the time. But like, there was at one point where Devin had walked by and I was laying on the couch laying my head on her lap while she was rubbing my head. Dude, I don't do that shit. I have never done that. I've never done that. Ever. So it's like there's a comfort. And Devin walked by, like, I know that like make him uncomfortable. More than anything, he was probably like, damn, what did she do to my brother? Like, how did she get him to do that? it's like kind of being like a leash dog in a good way, not in a bad way. I get to, so I'm saying I can be soft. I'm not some Billy badass, but what I mean, like, I don't have to, I've never had that. So just, it's nice. It's nice to be open and honest and know that you're getting that back. So it's comfortable. So it makes it better. You know, and it's not that other people haven't supported me in the past, but like, you know, it's also nice knowing that there is somebody that supports what I do. Oh, I know. I know he is. It's just the fact of like, I don't know. I can guarantee you when he saw it, he was probably like, what the fuck? Not like, ew, but like, whoa, really? I guess so. You know, but letting myself to be a little more vulnerable, for sure. I mean, there's a lot of, there's more to it than just that. And it's not to be like, oh, I've done this before, but like I have, but like not in certain areas. You said it was nice to see? Oh, well, okay. Like certain areas are different. You know, like with things like that, like, you know, laying down or whatever. Hell, even we were just talking about it last night, and it was because of a specific person years and years and years ago. But it was kind of like I got my mojo back. I didn't slap asses and you know, grab a titty or do whatever it is. Like when I did it for a long time, and then I didn't because somebody I was with a long time ago made it very clear that like, stop that, you're just sexualizing me, or like that's not what people want. Just because I slapped your ass every time didn't mean I wanted you to suck my dick. Like that's not what that meant. But that's what I was told. Like basically, I only wanted this person for that specific thing. I'm like, no, but why aren't you happy that you're the only one I want this with? Like I thought there was supposed to be a give and take here. No one's ever confessed to, really? What? I didn't get to give Ronnie a t-shirt yet, but Spunky, the fucking badass that she is. Long story short, her daughter did pass away. But before she did, they got to go to a show and got really good seats, like some pit area, and actually got some VIP with Ronnie beforehand. And legit, now she had another shirt, but legit gave her the shirt off of her back because he was like, oh, hey, I love those guys. She gave him a shirt. So he at least has one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like stuff, yeah, like slapping the ass while you're cooked right. Bloom perfume. I've heard of that one actually. Yeah, there's actually a picture of her in the back, like 10 minutes before he's even going on stage, and they're out and like finishing up their like meet and greet stuff, and he's got the shirt. He's kind of doing, you know, one of those. It's pretty cool. It's actually really awesome. Not even just for like what they got to experience with Ronnie. Like, I thought that was really awesome that, you know, a friend of mine, again, so watching people win. Speaking of win, get yourself some brain fuel at Riz. Link in the description. Hit R15 at checkout. The way I get paid, and you get a discount. When he's gambling, yeah. I watch every once in a while. Getting the Herrick family lower. But yeah, this is, like I said, a lot of fun times here on the show. A lot of interesting times on the show. But yeah, I also heard, speaking of the show, somebody was saying that Sleep Token got added. Like, we're for sure getting an album. There was, I think they said something about Ronnie said something. MGK said something about a rap album coming. Right, Mandy, right. I've been following some of the Ronnie drama. I know him and Chris squashed beef. I know that it finally came out. Some bitch was the one behind the whole scandal of things. Yeah, some chick in Thailand. Has me waiting. Yeah, I think it's got a lot of people waiting impatiently. We kind of have like the family lore stuff, but it's like just sprinkled in between other shows, I guess. Ooh, fuck yeah, Chevy. I don't think we're allowed. Man, last day here. Like I said, I'm gonna do some day drinking, do some drinks, do some things. Again, I don't want to. Actually, other than the one that just because we were legit just up late. Yeah, we did some heavy drinking, but like I argue we weren't hungover. I don't think I've been hungover being here, but I don't want to be hungover going home tomorrow. But I'm gonna probably have some stiff beverages throughout the day. Just my last hurrah again for my quote vacation. Yeah, I would say we've been keeping. So I say we have not gorged on food or whatever, but I know I've put on some, I guess you could say like water weight, if you will, because of like what I've been eating. I know my weight that I've probably gained is not real, but it's because of what I've ate. But we don't, like yesterday, I had In-N-Out, but like before that, I had like a bowl of the chicken, rice, and veggies. I mean, yeah, I had beer and stuff, but like I wasn't just slamming food. I would have some pistachios. I'd have a little bit of popcorn, but like I wasn't, you know what I mean? It's not like I had that, then Wiener Schnitzel, then an ice cream, then only had popcorn and drank beer all day, no water. But like I said, when I get home, first thing I'm doing is getting my gym membership as well. So it's gonna go away. So like I'm not worried. My biggest thing was like legit, like my guts. Not even just like the shits, like my guts, like it just fucking giving me heartburn and indigestion. It kind of has. Um, but it's just that was more of what I was worried about. Not necessarily the quote weight I can fluctuate back 2 days after I get home. Probably just I'm out of flour, but like I've got my pens and stuff. Like I'm not trying to drink and smoke, just in the Cali weather, just in the back, enjoy another fire tonight with my girl. Like, you know, we got the gas fire pit, we've got the fireplace. You know, a little adult action. You know, like, but no, just kind of. This has been like a weird staycation, even though we stayed in LA. We did some things, touristy stuff, and did a little bit of like food eating like that. But like this has been basically like we've just stayed here and drank and hung out, gone live. We went out last night to the beer or the was it beer yard? Yard house.
I would argue the night of our happiest drinking was the night with my family, which is normal.
Yeah, I would say the biggest night was when we went out and met her family and stuff. Like,
Very much alcoholics.
but it was fun. It was a lot of fun, and would 100% do it again. But other than that, we stayed here. She was nice enough to she booked us a hotel room in Santa Monica. I could see the beach, the pier, everything. You know, to give me the quote California LA experience. So because like she knew it was a bucket list. So man, she really pulled through. That was awesome to be able to at least do once in my life. You know, there, like I said, a lot of bucket lists happened. That specifically, tattoos, being specifically where I'm at, things I got to vlog, things I've gotten to eat. So it just, a lot has been crammed in. Like I said, my brain's on overdrive, but it's in a good way. I can guarantee you when I get home, I'm going to go, oh, but not because of, but like, yeah, coming back, it's still going to be a little more hectic, like with rage, but I've already gotten half of it like out of the way. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, I can actually probably relax a little bit because I won't be vlogging as much of it. Him and I together doing certain things, but it's not like me trying to get all the things I did in LA done. Right on, Mom. Yeah, I'm hopping off here in about 10 minutes. So it's just, it'll be a little more relaxing on that part. But like we're gonna stay in LA again, so it'll be fun. I'll get to do maybe catch things I didn't the last time, but I won't be every you know all the way driving through LA videoing and waiting for rodeos and sunsets and Beverly Hills and things like that. Arguably, also, I was so delayed that my day was. It worked out because we didn't do it the same day, but that I was tired from traveling, but then it was the next day, but then we had kind of X amount of time because we were trying to beat like rush hour traffic coming home. So like we were kind of on more of a time crunch than we should have been. But it's okay. Like I said, she did amazing. Just with the things that we got to do, the timely manners, the locations we were at, would 100% recommend to a friend. Like, even just with Haley. Yeah, I definitely need to wash my hair today. You did more than your best. Like, it was awesome. Right on, hon. Like I said, I'm hopping off in about 10 minutes. She's she's gonna head into the office, like go to work. I'm gonna take a shower while she's at work for hour and a half. Let her finish her day. But like I said, I'm probably just gonna smoke, hang out, just do my thing, do a little bit of vlogging. Tonight, like I said, when she's done working, like I kind of want to get some things tidied up. That way I can do this funny other vlog. And then also get ready for Wiener Schnitzel vlog. So I'll be on tonight, live afterwards, eating that with you guys. So like it's a lot of fun. Like I said, I am. I don't. My tattoo was a big part of it, but like I am spending more than like I don't know. I guess I allotted, but like I was telling her, a couple of things are like for the show and write-offs, anyways. But I'm spending money on experiences, not necessarily things. I'm okay with it. I already went through my budget and stuff, anyways. Like it's not a huge deal. Yeah, Rage. I'm gonna hop off in about 8 minutes. Give me 2.5 hours. But it's nice. It's worth it. Oh, my tattoo? Yeah. Do you have your phone? Just because like I don't want to pull my pants down. Like it's because it's pulling it up off my leg. Haley got one too. Yeah, there's mine. And then Haley she got this on her shin. Not used to him wearing pants. Yeah, I'm gonna get more added when I come back. He said he wants to do, like I said, I let her artist do whatever he wanted on me, and I told him he can keep doing that for the rest of my leg. So he said something about Bram Stoker's Dracula on the front. I'm assuming like more in like my shin area. So maybe that might be what we do next time. I don't know. But like I was telling her, I don't even know which one he means. The human Gary Oldman Bram Stoker, or like when he's the vampire. So I have to figure it out, which either way is fine. He's back home Monday. Yeah. Well, no, I'll be back home tomorrow. So Thursday, Gary Youngman. Well, Kylie, that's what I was saying, but he also said something about like the girl is done, right? But what he did was, and that was cool. Even before he was done, he was like, "I'm gonna leave it open for if any, whether he does adds more, or if anybody else were to add more." So it's like you could. He said something about, like I said, the glossy blood on the lips. He wants to maybe add, and maybe some horns. He did say that there was a possibility of like putting some more detail in the face one day, but again, it was because he said something about maybe making her look a little more Victorian when he does the Bram Stoker. So that's why I said I didn't know if he was going to do the human version to have that, like, because he was very Victorian looking when he was the human version. Okay, Rage. Yeah, it's a process. Yeah, it's gonna look awesome for sure. But that's what I'm saying. He's gonna keep like kind of wrapping around with it, then like my whole leg sleeve. Because like I'll have him go like up. Like I'm not gonna do like my dick and stuff, but like basically damn near like thigh pit, like do all the way around and like all that stuff. I'll let like that's it's looking like my leg is gonna be like my realism section of my body. Yeah, once it hits the ball froze too far. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna use numbing cream for certain parts, and I'll be a bitch about it. I'm gonna use it in my knee ditch, and probably up by like my leg pit. But that's what I'm saying. Like my leg, for a long time I thought was gonna be on my goofy shit, but I think with her artist and what he's willing to do, and for the cost, for sure, probably gonna be my realism section. Hell, maybe he can do both legs. I don't fucking know. He can do horror style over here and different horror style over. No, he just gets very into like gothy horror, Victorian dark face portrait body work. You know, like things, like things, not just like stuff. I don't know how else to explain it. Not like scenery per se. Is your Frankenstein out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Check this out. This is what drew me to her artist. And I didn't realize he did pretty much everything, but there was just something about it, and the fact when she said he free-handed everything, like the frame, you'll see. But it's the pink, it's the bubble pop off the, you'll understand. So he free-handed all of this. But yeah, I want something now, not necessarily the same frame, but I want something like a monster or scary something. Like I like that. What's funny is I've seen things similar to that before Haley, and I've wanted it. So like it's just finding it to make it your own, or which one to do it with, or like if it's like Pennywise or something, you know. But still make it your own. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, it's awesome, ain't it? So I'm saying like I've something other than obviously Frankenstein, but she made a good point. She's like, I'm not a huge Frankenstein movie fan, but the fact of like him being the misunderstood monster, like I was like, oh, that's beautiful. Like I get it. Like I know what you mean. Like I would do stuff like that too, where it's like I don't necessarily, but like there's an understanding. Like Kyle, like the way Kyle likes Spider-Man. The reason he likes Spider-Man so much and it's his favorite is that, first of all, it's kind of a teenage dork kid, but it's the fact of it could be anybody. And the fact that it is kind of the dork and like the underdog is what he likes. Yeah, there's it. For the Frankenstein part wasn't, but the frame, yeah, like what? You should have seen what my leg looked like. Now there was like the face, like you know what I mean, like for the face, but there was like next to nothing. I took a picture of it. I have a picture of it, but where like there's next to nothing, and then he just built this fucking beautiful piece of work on my leg. And in like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, he had my leg done, my piece. But okay, he's an incredible artist. So all right, guys, I'm gonna hop off here. It's been 2.5 hours. I'll be on later. So I appreciate you guys hanging out, chit-chatting, getting some more, you know, California talking, more tattoo talking. But she needs her laptop. She's going to go to work for a little bit. I'm going to kind of probably get my shower done, kind of pack a little bit, get it done. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my trip. I will be on later. I might try and do something where I'll do one more night of going live on Rykerroad. Maybe I'll try and do an after dark or something on the Detour. But yeah, I appreciate y'all hanging out. I'm gonna get more content coming to you guys, so just be patient. Give me probably about a week-ish before things are starting to come out of all of the things I'm doing here. It's gonna be awesome. So have a good one, guys. We'll see you later.